Equations. Definition. An equation says that two expressions are equal using mathematical symbols. In the example, on the left side of the equation, 8 minus 2 is equal to 6, and on the right side of the equation, 12 minus 6 is also equal to 6. The left and right side are both equal to each other. An inequality says that two expressions are not equal. Instead, it shows the relationship between the two. In the example, 10 is greater than negative 2. This says that 10 is greater than negative 2, and this is a true statement. Let's take a look at an example. Stevie had $24 to spend on 7 pencils. After buying them, he had $10. How much did each pencil cost? Let's first determine how much he spent. If he had $10 left from 24, we can subtract 10 from 24. He spent a total of $14 on 7 pencils. Next, we would write an equation. 14 equals 7p, where the letter P stands for pencil. Lastly, we would solve for p. We would divide both sides of the equal sign by 7 and find that p is equal to 2. That means Stevie spent $2 per pencil. Let's look at another example. Lisa won 40 super bouncy balls playing horseshoes at her school's game night. Later, she gave 2 to each of her friends. Now, she only has 8 remaining. How many friends does she have? Let's first determine how many bouncy balls she gave away. She started out with 40 balls and now has only 8 left. We would subtract 8 from 40 to get 32. She gave 2 bouncy balls per friend. To write the equation, we would write 32 is equal to 2 times f, with the letter f representing the number of friends she has. Lastly, we would solve for f by dividing by 2 on both sides of the equation. The answer would be f equals 16. Lisa has 16 friends. Inequalities. Let's look at an example working with inequalities. To rent a certain meeting room, a college charges a reservation fee of $38 and an additional fee of $9.30 per hour. The chemistry club wants to spend at most $84.50 on renting the meeting room. First, let's highlight the important information. We would set up our inequality so that it states 38 plus 9.30 times h is less than or equal to 84.50, with h representing the number of hours. We would subtract 38 from both sides of the inequality. That would leave us 9.30 times h is less than or equal to 46.50. To solve for h, we would divide both sides of the inequality by 9.30. That would leave us with the answer h is less than or equal to 5. Let's look at one last example. Jake goes to the store. He has $90. He wants to purchase a leather jacket for $45, a hat for $10, and the rest on jeans. Each pair of jeans costs $35. How many pairs of jeans can Jake purchase? Again, let's highlight what we know to help us formulate the inequality. We would take $45 plus $10 plus 35 times j is less than or equal to 90, with j representing the number of jeans he can buy. We would add 45 to 10 and then subtract that answer, which is 55, from both sides of the inequality sign. That leaves us with 35 times j is less than or equal to 35. We then divide both sides of the inequality sign by 35, and that leaves us with j is less than or equal to 1. Jake can only buy at most 1 pair of jeans.